And we are live. It's me and Mac for now. Wasp is currently busy, but she said she would do her best to make it later. Welcome to Real Talk, where you have three friends sit around talk about random shit that they decide to review a movie that they watched this week. And oh boy, fuck Amazon. Fuck Amazon. Fuck Amazon. So I had this genius idea Monday. And I'm like, Supergirl comes out this week. And I'm seeing a lot of people roasting it. I want to get in on that algo. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to order the comic book it's based off. I'm going to order Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow off Amazon. I'll pay the extra $3 to get it overnighted. I will, I'll sit down, I'll do a review of it, I'll read it, I'll do a review, and then I'll read Absolute Wonder Woman. I'll have my Friday, Saturday videos, and I just got to figure out Sunday video. Okay, I don't want to read Wonder Woman yet because I'm really looking forward to it, and I just want to draw it out as long as possible, to delay gratification. And I'm sitting there, and I'm waiting. And I'm waiting, and I'm waiting. And I ordered it Monday with the $3 extra special ship, so it would be here the next day. Didn't show up. Refunded the $3. Okay. It hasn't even gotten to the shipped section. It's in a bin at a freaking warehouse somewhere. And I'm like, I know what the problem is. It's Prime Days. All their shipping is fucked. And I'm like, shit. Now I got to figure out how to do this. So I didn't realize it till 5 o'clock today. I canceled the order. I still have money in the account. That's great because they don't take it out until it ships. I just canceled the order, and I immediately started messaging people. Hey, can I get a ride to the comic shop? It's really important. I need to do this. And I couldn't find a ride tonight. The best friend comes through. I message him. I'm like, dude, I need to get there tomorrow morning when they open so I can have this video out by Friday. I need to review these, record it, cut it, everything like that. He's like, yeah, sure, I'll get there probably sometime after 11 and we'll take care of it and I'll be home by noon. I'm like, fantastic. Best friend to the rescue. Mm-hmm. But I'm sitting there like, fuck Amazon.
Pretty much.
What a freaking, it's actually nice outside here today. Really nice. Yeah. Unfortunately, in front of my computer is not so nice. Tower, monitor. Heat zone. Like in the wintertime, it's great. This room heats itself.
There you go. Yeah. I'm too cool. Cool. We have good AC in my house, so it's like, then I get too cold. Then it's too cold, and then I turn on my face.
In every apartment or house I have ever been in, there has been only window unit AC if we were lucky. Otherwise, it is literally just fans because AC is too expensive. So who do we got in chat? First is Crazy Clown Town. Crazy Clown Town, you're the first one in chat. You know what that means? We get to see some very damning evidence here. All right, here we go.
Jenny, my sweetheart, right there. There she is.
Hold up. Hey,
I don't know what it is with Jay and his park mascots, but he's got a thing. I'm not going to question it. We got Captain Garantina. Captain, I thought you're not a lieutenant anymore? Good Lord. Michael Moose, and always Lazy Bug, my Southern Belle Mod. Good to see you. Crazy Clown Town says, hey, babe. Beep, Amazon. Beep. Beep. Krista's around. Wasp. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to miss the beginning on stream. I'll try to jump on if I can. It's perfectly okay, Wasp. We'll figure this out. If not, we'll just sit around for an hour and talk and do a 10-minute review of Smokey and the Bandit. Why? Because that's what we do here.
Or we'll just talk superheroes like we were backstage.
Yeah, we were just talking backstage. I didn't want to. Oh, no, I got to read Absolute Wonder Woman. I'm only going to do one trade review a week because otherwise it just gets way too expensive. On the upside, I have a lot of trades coming in, and I'm going to order a couple more to balance it out. So, yeah, should be good. Oh, and then there's some I honestly just want to read for my own happiness. They released a full thing. They released what's called DC's Finest, Mac, and it is a it's just basically like a massive compilation of issues. It's not quite an omnibus, but it's something, and it is called DC's Finest. And it is called DC the Demon, and it is literally what is it here? It is let's see if I can find it here. No, that's not what I want. Come here. Nope. Well, it's $40 off the shelf, but I can get it for $23. This is off of Amazon or Target. No, where's the Amazon one? Yeah, Kirby's the Demon. There we go. Nope, that's not it either. Darn it. Come on. You know, this AI Google search is not as helpful as you fucking think. Where are you? Yeah, so it covers the first 16 issues. Well, I want to pull up a page, but I'm signed into everything, and I'm like, I don't want to dox myself. Yeah, so right here. And you know what? I'm a comic book reader and reviewer. That's what I do. This covers so much issue. This covers the first 16, large chunk of the Brave and the Bold he was in, some of the Bat Family, some of his Detective Comics, Wonder Woman Volume 1. It covers like all the way up from the 73 to 81 period of him. And it's all like Kirby's art, and it is absolutely fantastic. And I cannot wait to get my hands on this book, because I am like 4 issues short of getting the full run. And I'll get that full run before I go. But I really want to read them, and you can't read the whole run until the freaking thing. It's 100. Hey, Wasp, at least it's not 115 degrees and the clothes aren't falling off. Michael, is that an old joke? That better not be an old joke to our lovely Wasp. I heard Supergirl is bad. Alan and Chris review. Oh man, they're like, what? The Supergirl comic book or the movie? I've heard the movie is complete shit.
Yeah, they did not like the movie. I've seen a couple reviews for it already, and it's like, ew.
Everything fell off on Monday. Wow, they got an eyeful, huh?
That's when you bust out the swimsuit.
Yeah, that's when you bust out the swimsuit and go for there. Oh. No, but oh goodness, no. It's been very chill today, very relaxed, other than that Amazon fucking up and making me actually have to go out and do something.
Yeah.
Like, I want to take the little boy for a walk, but they're doing construction behind the road. They're doing construction on my road, down near everything like that. And he doesn't do well with the loud sounds and everything like that. And the hills absolutely kill the little dude.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what, Bubba? Oh, hello. Don't worry, you'll see him eventually. He'll come up and make an appearance. Hey, will you stop licking my coffee mug? He's got this big old mouth smile on his face. You're not coming up yet. Plus, he's been so hot lately that he just isn't eating. Yes, Ladybug and Sammy. We all know that everybody's really here for Sammy. Oh, no, oh, good Lord. You ever heard of a movie called Love and Other Drugs, Mac?
Yeah, I just haven't. I probably been a while. I don't even remember seeing it. If I did, I don't know.
I was actually I watched it a few years ago, and it's on my regular rewatch list. It's a rom-com, but it's got some really good shit in it. Jake Gyllenhaal, what's her name? She was Ella in No, she was Princess Diaries. Anne Hathaway. And like Jake Gyllenhaal plays a pharmaceutical rep that's, like a man whore. And she plays a very jaded and cynical.
Yeah, I remember like seeing like trailers and the clips of it, but I don't remember if I watched it.
It wasn't that bad. The acting in it, what really stands out is the side cast for it. I mean, it has Catherine Winnick in it playing a kind of a pretty decent role. Not crazy anything like that. It's got Hank Azaria. Oliver Platt's in it, and that guy's freaking hilarious, even when he doesn't try to be. And it had it had Josh Gad in it, an early Josh Gad before he went off the rails. But yeah, it was pretty good. It's definitely rated R. There's some booby. But it's definitely a pretty decent flick. I was one of my on my like chill and watch while I was like dicking around while I was reading painfully stupid articles by very, very stupid people.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh gosh, don't yawn. You're making me yawn. It's contagious.
Wasp lost her blue. She's no longer... What? Wasp lost her blue? Why did Wasp lose her blue? This is not right. We're going to remedy this right now. We're going to remedy this. Oh, we are remedying this right now. Wasp should not have lost her blue. No. Wasp does not lose her blue.
Wasp is blue, not yellow or gray.
Mm-hmm.
He's a blue wasp.
She is. Oh. God. No, I am just... Oh, good Lord. Wait, Wasp, are you logged in on the right channel? Because you're still modded according to this.
Well, she changed her name, so she just doesn't have her shield or wrench by her.
Well, let's find out.
She doesn't have a wrench.
I know, I'm looking for her. And
So she's still modded. She just doesn't have her wrench by her name.
Well, she should. All right, let's find this. There's a 30-second delay, so I got to scroll up. Oh, no, that's not the right thing. Live chat. Thank you. Add as moderator, managing moderator. There you go, Wasp. That should help. I got you, Wasp. You've been fixed. Oh, you has been modded. Praise modhood.
There you go.
Yeah, issue solved. What did we like? I can't believe it's only freaking Wednesday. You know what I'm going to do after this? I'm going to jump on Mario Kart and practice because that's what I've been doing in my free time in between reading crap articles of. Man, whoever writes for Den of Geek is really dumb. Like, they give the most generic takes on stuff they don't read. I'm like, dude, this is the most low. I make low effort content, but this is fucking lower.
Cajun Corey wants you to read his joke, not write his joke. Read his joke.
Cajun Corey's joke. Scrolling up to Cajun Corey's joke. Where's Cajun Corey's joke? The man that stole my journal passed away. My thoughts are with his family. That's a good one. I got you, Cajun Corey. I got you.
We take care of chat here.
We do take care of chat here.
And chat takes care of us.
They do. We do. We do this for the chat. We do this for you guys. I don't do this for my own edification and pleasure. So when I first started streaming, I've been streaming. I originally started on my PS4 and I was streaming The Long Dark. If you don't know what The Long Dark is, it's a survival game. And believe it or not, I am monetized on Twitch. Just streaming on Twitch makes me feel like I need to take a hot shower afterwards. It's like a porn site. So I very much don't like streaming over there. It's why nothing's connecting and why I don't promote my channel. But if you go over there, you can find me. Same name. And I am monetized. I just don't go live anymore. I actually, because the only way to get really get big growth on Twitch and actually start making actually money from it is to like bot your account. And I'm like, oh, I'm not rich. I can't bot my freaking account. And plus, I have better things to spend money on. Whereas on YouTube, I can at least organically grow. It'll take time. I'm not monetized on Kick, but once I get here, I plan on branching out. It's part of my overall plan of things. So focus on one thing and then branch out to the others once I am. And I don't know if my computer can take it because to do this properly and stuff. I've been hearing some messed up things happening with Rumble right now, Crazy Clown Town. So I don't want to go anywhere near it till shit settles. Apparently, like they put like minimum requirement for creative hours, like 30 hours a week of streaming and shit like that. And and like 20 shorts and shit. I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. I want to make content that I want to make and not what you tell me I have to make.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you're going to tell me what I have to do, you can start shelling out $30 an hour. I may not be worth $30 an hour, but this is a gig economy and I can charge $30 an hour. You don't have to take it, but if you want my content, you do. So yeah, I'm stepping away from Rumble, and I don't know if my rig is not great. So I know to get stuff set up, I got to set up a second thing through OBS, use the virtual camera, then put it on this, and then after it's on this, the alerts will show up and everything. But I don't know if my PC can take it and game at the same time, running OBS, StreamYards, and everything else. So I've honestly just decided to go, for now, we're going with this. StreamYards for the live streams, and then OBS for the gaming streams, because that's the best option. That is the best option. OBS is the best streaming option. But yeah, this is, no, I know about Kick. I do have a Kick account, and I just don't want to stream there yet. I want to get monetized on YouTube, which I am getting close. Unfortunately, I lost 700 watch hours in the past 2 months. But next week, I should be able to find a couple games that I can long-term invest in and do some really long gaming streams. So that'll be good. And they'll be going late. I'll definitely be going late. And once I can get the Switch 2 hooked up to all this, I have a plan in place. It'll be a few months, but I have found a desk. I found a monitor mount. I found a second monitor. And I found everything, but it's just going to cost a bit, and I just don't have it right now. Unfortunately, this is primarily a comic book channel, and it is going somewhere. Cajun Corey, I will be there lurking, buddy. I'll make sure you get those good watch hours. I'll toss you a tab. But no, I want to stream Pokemon for you all. I want to do my Mario Kart live streams, but I need a new computer desk. I need a back monitor instead of like Wasp has seen my computer setup. I might put some hours in the retro. How many watch hours do I need? Well, Jeremy used to do the sexy back end, so I'll do it with my flat ass back end. How about that? So here is where I am in terms of watch hours. I need, let's call it 1,800 watch hours, and I need like 86 subscribers. But the subscribers will come and go. I've accepted that. It's the watch hours that I need. And I lost 700 in the past 2.5 months because of how YouTube handles it. But yeah, that's my flat ass back end. So yeah, I need to do longer streams. I need to do stuff like that, and I can, but it's just going to take a bit because I need to get a new kind of setup over here.
No worries.
I want to stream, but I don't know if my internet can handle it. Maybe next year. I pay for gigabit internet. So
he comes over to borrow my internet.
Dude, you want fucking dial-up or DSL? Now we know the real reason everything's happening there. Yep, he's not there for you. Nope, it's all about the internet connection. That's why we used to have friends back in my day. Oh, that's hilarious. Like, I need to go over to your house. Why? You have internet.
Like in school, like, do you got TV? Yeah. Internet? Yeah.
All right. I got some content for us. It literally just popped up into my feed, 7 hours. Popped up in my feed, and we are now going to watch it. So, I don't know if any of you are familiar with the movie Practical Magic. It is absolutely one of my favorite flicks, and not because of, Sandra Bullock and Nicole Kidman. No, I like the Crazy Two Aunts. I think they're fucking hilarious. Like, seriously, I don't know why I laugh, but Stockard Channing and the aunts are absolutely great. I'm there for the dog.
You can't have Harley.
CCT, you look like Brim with glasses and a beard. Crazy clown. So this just popped up in my feed, and it's the brand new trailer for Practical Magic. And let's give this a watch, and Mac and I can dissect.
No magic is stronger than sisterhood. Cast by fate, tested by time, and never broken.
What is wrong with you? Are you like 6? Are you 6? You need to get out there, Sal. Have a little fun. When was the last time you were touched?
I have my family, and I'm not receiving texts with photos that I did not ask for.
Oh, let me tell you about Chad.
Oh, we know
Truly.
plenty about Chad.
Come on.
Oh, I'm so gonna get hit.
Died.
You don't believe we're cursed?
No.
We're Owen's women. Love is our undoing. What if you guys were all just a little bit dramatic?
Here's the thing about magic. It won't be silenced.
Is this real? Is he gonna die?
It's true. We're witches and the curse is true.
I will never trust you again.
Kylie said she's gonna go and fix the curse.
This will lead her into the dark path. If you want to find her, you have to work together.
My blood. Your blood.
Oh, the blood.
Jed said we could trust this guy. He's a scholar of the craft.
He's very strange to me.
He's under a spell.
Hand on unmarked flesh.
Go, now.
Easier said than done, Jillian. Well, there's always...
Oh my God, what is wrong with you? I can't even sense her right now.
You're afraid of your power.
Well, I've seen what my power can do. The idea that they may have the same power terrifies me.
When you have someone who knows who you were and who you will always be, there is no deeper tie, no stronger bond.
I want you to know if anything happens to me, Julia, it's you. You're my person.
Good morning.
Oh, good, you have your clothes on.
I love the first Practical Magic movie. It may be a chick flick, but it's actually a very well put together film and well adapted from the novels and everything. It had a great cast, stellar acting, and those ants make me laugh my ass off every time they're on the fucking screen. But this has got a lot of issues.
It didn't look too bad. Like, I didn't like hate it or cringe, but
So, first of all, they completely ignored the first movie.
mm-hmm.
The curse was broken at the end of the first movie. Gone. It was removed. It was removed when they were in the circle and, they removed that, angry ex from her sister, which is fine. But second of all, they didn't bring back any of the original sisters. They didn't bring back, apparently they never even approached Rachel Evan-Wood, and the kids should be in their 30s now, like not 20, not in their like late teens, early 20s at best.
Yeah, well, Evan Rachel Wood pretty much kind of
Monday.
Evan Rachel Wood pretty much ruined her career when she went after Marilyn Manson. So.
Yeah, she did. And the twins don't look too bad. Maisie Williams is actually a pretty decent actress.
And they got Joey King.
The Joey King is another good one too. But this is just absolute insanity. The daughter should be in their 30s. It's only a 10-year time skip, so the daughter should be mid-20s at best. This is absolute insanity. And they ignored the first movie, which is this. The two doesn't matter here. This is just Practical Magic reboot.
Mm-hmm.
And say what you want about, like I said, it's a chick flick, but it's a good chick flick.
I don't mind if they're done right. Like, I've seen plenty of old good chick flicks, and it's basically Charmed, but instead of 3 sisters, you got 2.
My favorite thing about the first movie was the magic was subtle. It wasn't an overt thing. There were no energy blasts or anything like that. And now I see a lot of like heavenly stuff. And honestly, the scene where they're doing the margaritas and they're like, putting the witch's brew together and then they do the thing there. And I'm like, that's great. That's magic. Sally walking around, her spoon is stirring her tea on its own. And, just that subtle use of magic. There was no like energy blast. Like, the most you got was the smoke from the ghost at the end. Mm-hmm. And that was it. And now we're seeing a lot of CGI, a lot of stuff. And so like, it's supposed to be subvertive. It's not, like
Charmed
D&D level magic and Charmed and stuff. It is literally supposed to be subtle because it's supposed to be a representation of craft and everything. The most you'll get is like low level telekinesis and shit. But this is just like over the top. And I'm like, what are they doing here? And I'm like, at this point, I just want to buy the freaking books and read those. I'm get more out of them.
Mm-hmm. So are you gonna watch it to review it?
I don't watch any new movies. I'll probably watch it. I'll watch it because I love the ants, but I'm not going to rush out to the theater to see Stalker Channing.
Yeah, pretty much. Like it'll just be like a home once it's like available.
Wait for it to hit Tubi or something, one of the Peacock or something streaming. But it sucks because it literally just looks like they're ignoring the first movie. CGI magic, not so practical. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Like they think CGI is the answer to everything. And honestly, that was one of the great things about the movie is that the magic was just so subtly used throughout it.
Yeah, because it was practically used. It wasn't. Yeah. It played into that of part of the title.
And now they're these. Now all of a sudden they're like Max said, they're these all powerful chosen magic. And I'm just sitting there like,
Yep.
Yet another thing killed by modern shit.
I mean, look at what they did with Hocus Pocus.
I don't even want to think about that. I watched that sequel and I saw my child, one of my favorite Halloween movies, die.
Yeah, we did a big old. We had like my family, my sister-in-law's family. We were all over and we were doing. We had a garage. We opened the garage up and we did a Scream movie in there. So kind of like a garage drive-in, but it was I kept cringing through the whole thing, and everyone's like, "Oh, it's good. It's like
They turned very like what made the witches great in the first Hocus Pocus was that they were evil. They were unabashedly evil. Like they were very bad people. And suddenly they now need to be redeemed.
yeah,
It wasn't their fault. It wasn't this. They tried to suck the life out of children.
yeah. Well, look at it. It wasn't just that. It was like the castings for the girls were so obnoxious.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I love seeing Bette Midler. Bette Midler in freaking any role is over the top. Like, I love her in how freaking Hocus Pocus. I love her in freaking the First Wives Club. Absolutely hilarious flick.
Well, I'm talking
Like
about the kids.
Oh, they're oh yeah. Do you know that there was actually a true sequel written in a book for Hocus Pocus? It was all centered around Max and Allison's kid and daughter and everything like that, dealing with the Sanderson sisters.
Yep.
And I'm like, when I heard they were doing it, I'm like, oh, cool, they're going to adapt this book. And then I'm like, then a couple days later, I'm like, oh, you silly bastard, it's Disney. They're not going to do that. 1 minute, phone call.
Okay, let's see. Yeah, babe, you really don't want to see Hocus Pocus, trust me.
I need to make an appointment with my eye doctor tomorrow. Yearly checkup.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it said scam likely, so I always love to do scammers.
Yes, Michael, some sequels are indeed necessary to skip. Some... It depends. Like, I've seen, like, a lot of good martial arts movies that had really good sequels. Those are kind of my exception, but it was like...
Terminator 2. Arguably one of the greatest sequels ever made.
Baby.
I don't even think I've seen the first Hocus Pocus all the way
The
through.
first Hocus Pocus is really good.
It's really good, Crazy Clown Town. You got to give it a minute to do its establishing, but once it gets going, it is fantastic.
Mm-hmm. Just, you can entirely skip the second one. It wasn't necessary.
You can just skip the second one. I go in for my eye appointment once a year. I actually started wearing glasses in my late 30s, which is actually better targeted than most. My mom wore them since she was 15. My dad wore them since he was needed them since he was 35, but didn't get them. So I needed them when I was like 38, 39. And I typically go in to get a new pair every year. I actually had to shell out. My insurance didn't cover frames that actually fit my fat fuck head. So I actually had to shell out for a lovely pair of, I got the dad thing, a lovely pair of Ray-Ban frames.
There you go.
And they actually fit and are really comfortable. I've been wearing mine since I was 10. Dude, it was definitely an adjustment for me, let me tell you, but it was so nice being able to read again because the letters would move around and I get migraines trying to read. Now I only have to reread the pages 3 times instead of 12.
The silver lining.
Well, my brain tries to complete the sentence before it's done, and I'll move to the next one, so I'll have to reread it a couple times.
True, I've done that.
Hey, what are you chewing?
I do that, but it's more of my repetitive autistic brain.
Yep, that's mine too. Oh, Bubba. What are you into? Evil midget. But no, like, that practical magic thing was kind of a disappointment. I won't lie.
I mean, I didn't hate it as far as like if I I absolutely despise most sequels, but when they reboot and change things, but I mean, I didn't hate it, but yeah, I
didn't hate it, but I'll give it a chance and I'll watch it. But it's not a rush to the theaters to go and see. Like I actually really like Stockard Channing is one of my low key just an amazingly talented actress that doesn't get nearly enough credit that she deserves. She's very, very good. She was in, like the first time I saw her was in Grease, and I'm like, as Rizzo, and I'm like, kind of bitchy. I was raised by 3 women, so I very much have so chick flicks are just something that I just watch and can be entertained by. But I also like, stuff like hardcore blood, guts, gore, and violence and shit like that. But then I saw her in The West Wing, and she killed it in that show as the first lady. And absolutely, like Mac, if you have never seen The West Wing, it is definitely something that you should get into. Aside from them being blue, they aren't the modern blue. This show came out on the cusp of 1999 into 2000 season. So it is Aaron Sorkin wrote it. It is very, very well written, very, very well acted. It has an absolutely phenomenal cast of talented actors and actresses in it. So good. Like Martin Sheen plays the president. You don't think he would make a good president, but he makes a really good president. He's very, very good. It's got Rob Lowe. It's got, so many good actors, and they have guest stars that were absolutely phenomenal for certain arcs. Like the first 3 seasons are fantastic. So basically it starts on the president's beginning of the president's first term, but they're a year in. So they're still very much trying to find their bearings of things and what they do. So when you go through that, you realize that the writing shifts in the 4th season with some cast replacement, and the writing shift is a little jarring, but if you can get through it, it goes all the way through. It is a masterful series. The only thing I like, my favorite show is Mad Men. That is a masterpiece of a show in every sense of the word. Well written, well acted, well casted, everything. I love watching it. Like I start a rewatch of it so much so I want this show that I want to spend $200 on the box set for the Blu-rays.
There you go.
I recommend. I think it's better than Breaking Bad. Yep. But no, good movies are coming out. There is like Supergirl is going to get annihilated this weekend. And it's great to see some movies like, Obsession and The Backrooms getting more shit.
Yeah.
Back from a time when movies could just be movies. They didn't have to make $1 billion. They had to make their money back. But, that way the whole point of going to the movies was to provide a mental checkout and put butts in the seats, Bring money in, spend some money, bring it in, everything like that. Now we don't get that anymore. Unless it's $1 billion box office, it's considered a failure. Oh, and I eviscerated somebody last night half asleep on Twitter. Like I had to give them a basic rundown of freaking movie stats and everything like that. Where is it? I still got it saved here. No, that's not them. No, not them. This comics guy, well, I'm like, that movie was a failure. Well, the AI says this. I'm like, Chuckles, AI's lying to you, and it's not correct. James Gunn, I actually posted, I'm like, James Gunn lied about the budget for Superman. He got caught lying, and that was just the filming budget.
Guess which people are in charge of AI most of the time, so you can never really get when you ask for stuff politically, and they give you stuff, and you're kind of like.
Well, when I'm like, I told them, I'm like, well, they said before Congress that Superman underperformed at the box office, which is basically what I said. Well, WB saying that to Congress is likely a business tactic. So you think lying to Congress is a regular business tactic? He wants to take the thing. He may be ahead of Warner Brothers, but he don't have the pull to get off of Congress charges. Contempt of Congress. And I'm like, they needed the movie to make $900 million to, push them into the green, push them into out of the black and into the red. And they didn't get there. They didn't remotely get there. Supergirl, we can't trust what budget ever they're saying because James Gunn's a proven liar. So yeah, but I just utterly, completely was tossing this guy around, and you didn't block me. But it was a civil conversation, but still, I'm like, dude, if you're going to talk about movies and stuff like that, know how it works. Because while the filming budget is one thing, the money for the marketing comes from a completely separate department for tax reasons. They don't come from the same division. So it's just seriously, learn your shit.
Yeah, pretty much.
And I'm trying to stall till Wasp comes on, but I don't think we're going to get a Wasp tonight, much to my dismay. Anything good on Reddit? I keep posting nostalgia. Every day I post something old from the 80s or 90s from our Mose and I's childhood era. Although I do, some people got some, hey, risk it. Good to see you, dude. Late and gay? No. And you know what? You may be late and gay, but you're still not as gay as Jeremy.
That's true. Nobody's as gay as Jeremy.
Nobody is as gay as Jeremy. Nobody is as gay as Jeremy. Oh, good lords. No, Jay's alive. Ryan's live. I'm waiting to see the Cobra Cat. It's going up soon. Geeks and Gamers Play is playing Machina Chameleon. I have no clue what that is. That's got to be a Krista choice. That is definitely a Krista choice game.
I think they would enjoy Super Battle Golf because they would be just screaming at each other while trying to line up their shot.
Alan is the final boss of gay. Ladybug. Oh, absolutely true. Absolutely true. Do you want to come up, say hi? All right. It's time. Come on. Come on. Oh, here he is.
Hi, Sammy.
Don't you give me no wolf. Oh, really? What else do you got to say? You got something to talk to me about? No, I didn't think so. Bring Harley on, Mac.
Harley? She's right here sleeping.
No, the high point of my week will be I got to start the early production, the early starts of the next Dark Knights of Steel comic book. Oh, hey, Bubba. Hey. I got to do that. And then I'm thinking about doing another comic. I'm thinking about dropping Battle Beast into the mix. Unfortunately, it's an action comic. It doesn't have a lot of dialogue, so I'll have to get a little more descriptive. But it should definitely... What? I love you, too. I got your nose. You got your nose. I got it. You don't want a 24-hour Sammy cam. You know what Sammy does for 24 hours? He's in his crate, and then he's out here. I thought about taking videos of him, but, walking down the road and stuff, like you see those Corgi influencers do one. I don't want to be a Corgi influencer. I don't even want to be a comic influencer. I just want to review comics, and if you like them, cool. That's why I do what I do. I don't try to if I can get one person to buy it, that's great. But I'm not looking to be a massive viral entertainment. Sounds like peak entertainment. Sammy is peak entertainment, especially when he barks the squirrels in the trees and goes after the cat. God, so my cat has officially started to try to escape outside the back door because he sees Sammy going out there. Now every time I tell Sammy to get the cat, and he charges the cat head first. Keeps the cat out. Sammy would get monetized before I would. There's no way around that. I absolutely know he would get monetized faster than I would. And I have thought about putting him in my thumbnails. Teethy's good? Yeah? Okay. We need to get you some dental treats and vitamins next week. I know, it's been a couple months. Don't you look at me like that. We ran out of your dental treats because you want one. You get one a week. And there's 10 in a package, so that's 10 weeks, and we just ran out. Ladybug, he is my best friend.
Yeah, that's how Harley is.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
He is the bestest friend a man could ask for. He really is. And now that he is not a holy terror, chewing and shredding everything in sight to get my attention, he sleeps on the couch. I would love to have him outside of the crate. Hey, don't you do that. No. Give me a minute. I would love to have him outside of the crate at night, but it would just be him and the cat back and forth. Hey, no. It would just be him and the cat back and forth and everything like that.
Sammy just wants to chat with chat.
I mean, I could set up a webcam in his freaking crate at night and you can watch him sleep, but what?
All right, hold on. Harley wants to be let out of the room.
Bubba, it's too hot for cuddles right now. Come on. He's like, I'm up here. I'm staying. I'll be good. I promise. All right, bub. Down you go. So, no. Speaking of dogs, there's a dog in the movie we watched this week. Fred. I love this flick. And this week we watched Smokey and the Bandit because that's about as good as a segue as we're going to get this week. You better deal with it. He wants cuddles. Ladybug, I would love to give it to him, but I don't want him to overheat. So this week was Smokey and the Bandit. Now I have posted my review. This has 25 voters. A race car driver to transfer. No, it wasn't a race car driver. I'm going to yell at Blaine. The Bandit was not a race car driver. He was a truck driver. So, Mac, what did you think of the flick? What are your thoughts and opinions? Uh-oh. Mac's gone. So if you don't know what Smokey and the Bandit is, this film is a 78 classic flick about a dare to bring some beer back from Texarkana, Texas to Georgia in like 36 hours. And it's pretty good. It's got Burt Reynolds in it, and most importantly, it's Jackie Gleason. This movie was made in 1978 and was basically a giant Trans Am ad. And let me tell you, it is funny. It is absolutely hilarious. The movie is acted like this movie acted like a magic show where Bandit was the assistant and Snowman was the magician. It was crazy clown. I always don't get me wrong, I love the Snowman and I love the Bandit, but the Jackie Gleason Buford T. Justice character just, oh my God, I was laughing my ass off every time he was on screen. And apparently they let him improv. And they let him improv so much of it. It was 77. I thought it was 78. Yeah, it was 77, so I got my year wrong. But it was a giant Trans Am ad. Either way, and it costed $4.3 million to make, and it made $300 million at the box office.
Yeah, it was right.
Yeah, I am too. I really am too. Although Jerry Reed in this was absolutely fantastic, a country singer. You know, his last role was actually the Waterboy.
Yep.
And it was heartbreaking because, you know, the Waterboy was pretty decent flick. I mean, $23 million to make, made $190 million. Adam Sandler still brings a crowd.
Yeah, Adam Sandler, I mean, he's proven that he can do dramatic roles, even, like, he's kind of slowed down a little bit, but, like, he does a few movies here and there. His daughter's already making some movies.
His daughters, his wife, like, I loved him in Grown Ups.
Yeah.
Like, Grown Ups is just a fun flick. First it was Jaws review, now this. Well, I do have the official, original, one-of-a-kind MegaCon Jaws Blu-ray signed by Blaine. Only one of its kind in existence.
I'm curious to know if he would give Piranha 3 Double D higher score than Jaws. Probably lower. He'd probably call it mid.
You would. I know because I heard from somewhere. We call it mid. No, like, yeah, it's mid. Jaws is mid.
Constantine.
Yeah, I've dropped a lot of reviews of like low-key shows that need far more attention than they get.
Yeah, I really like Constantine.
Constantine was fantastic. What else did I review?
Did you watch Swamp Thing? Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't. It was on my list, and then I heard it was like really bad.
No, the Swamp Thing series was pretty good, actually. It could have been a little better, but it was still pretty good. I really liked the guy that they got to play Alec Holland, and then they had a different guy who played Swamp Thing, but it was still really, really, really good. I think you would enjoy. I think you would enjoy Blue Devil because I got the guy Daniel Cassidy is played by the guy that was in Sharknado.
Sharknado is fun.
Mm-hmm. So they got that.
My friend keeps messaging me, and I just had to tell her, send to the chat link live. I watched this the other day. I really love Chef. It's one of my personal favorites. It is an absolutely fantastic film. It proves what Jon Favreau can do if when he's doing his own thing, like he does not attach to an IP or anything.
Yeah, before John Leguizamo got really annoying.
Yeah, he's been really annoying anyways. But Happy Gilmore 2, loved it. I like Happy Gilmore 2. But this is a series that deserves far more attention than it got. I liked the first season of Wednesday. I didn't like the second one because I liked that it was Wednesday. The second one was not Wednesday. It was Addams Family. Yeah, if that makes sense.
I don't really like how they kind of just make everything about the women in that show, and the guys kind of get sidelined a bit. like the boys, the Addams boys get early sidelined by all the women.
Dresden Files, yeah, really happy that tanked. Rings of Power, yeah, just gave it a bad score. Monarch of the Glen, this show is absolutely great. It's a BBC production about a guy who left his family estate and finds out that he's actually now the new Scottish laird of the area, which is basically like a giant landlord for a massive section. So his job has been trying to keep up things in the estate. Forever Night is an absolutely fantastic. It's like the great grandfather of vampire dramas. Came out in the early 90s, and it is all about a 800-year-old crusader that became a vampire that's trying to become human again. It's a cop drama and everything like that. It was pretty good, but this one is the personal favorite. Yeah, this needs more votes. Alien Nation is chef's kiss, and the only reason it got axed. We're gonna have words next time we meet, Biscuit. I'm just saying. What is really awesome about Alien Nation is that it got canceled, but it was canceled from the 89 to 90 season. And when it got canceled, it wasn't because it was a bad show. It actually had amazingly good ratings, but it was the last show made, kind of like the last in, first out type deal. So yeah, they got that. I fight dirty, dude. But what was awesome about it is that it was so successful, that it was so popular that it got 5 made-for-TV movies on TNT over like 10 years. Every 2 years, they pop out another one. And it had Gary Graham in it, Eric Pierpont. It had some very, very good actors in it. And it's a good show. It's a very simple premise. A slave ship lands on Earth to like deal with some problems, and the ship explodes. 250 slaves escape and basically get off. Like are now stranded on Earth because they got off the ship. And when they they now have to integrate with the population of Los Angeles. But they have some really cool things, like they get drunk off of sour milk. The more sour and older it is, the better. The salt water burns them like acid. It's very lethal to them if with overexposure. They have heightened strength, heightened steering, heightened senses, and everything like that. What was really cool is like the creation of it. They actually really went in depth into their biology. Like the female of the species carries for half of the cycle, and then the male carries it for the other half and actually gives birth to it, hatches out of a little egg. So it is just like some really interesting concepts that, weren't shoved down your throat, but were actually done in a very creative way. It was integrated well, like, all cartoons and everything were back then, but we just don't get that anymore. Kicking the balls like under the arm. And if
Yeah. Well, I think you would probably maybe enjoy Swamp Thing for the series. It's like Constantine. They have like the dark mystery of it. They have really good casting. You get Phantom Stranger, you get Blue Devil.
I will 100% check it out in the next couple weeks because I'm going to need something new to watch. The Bear comes out tomorrow, so I'm going to watch that. Dutton Ranch, new episode of Dutton Ranch comes out on Friday, so I'm going to watch that. And then most of the time I end up just watching something in the background as I read over unbelievably painful articles.
Yeah, like the arc with the Blue Devil, and you get like Daniel Cassidy. The guy that they got to play him is from Sharknado. He does a really good job in the role. And then the Phantom Stranger. I wish they had done a little bit more with Phantom Stranger because it's like
Max, I guarantee you, out of everybody in this chat right now, you and I are probably the only ones who know who Phantom Stranger is.
Yeah, but it's like, so, well, I'm saying the actor that plays him, he does a pretty good job. It's just not like who I would pick for the Phantom Stranger, but the way he interacts with the, like, especially with the Daniel Cassidy, it's interesting.
Kindred the Embraced. Yeah, Kindred the Embraced is good. Too bad that lead actor had a really lead actor, man. Julian Luna, man, that was horrible. The actor who played the main character in the show that Misha's talking about died. Like, the show was wildly successful.
Like, even oh, go ahead.
No, the show was wildly successful, and it was getting ready. It was really, really getting good. And unfortunately, the lead actor died in a car crash or a motorcycle crash somewhere in Europe.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. So, this is a well overrated movie. Sammy's looking at me because he wants dinner. Oh, he's hungry. I haven't seen him move that fast since he went after the cat this morning. So we're going to have to message Blaine. This is not a race car driver. He is a truck driver that takes stupid bets. I gave it a 95%. We'll give that an upvote. Because why? I'm shameless and upvote myself. I even like my own tweets on X. This is Crazy Clown Town. This is a great adventure. Something that will turn your brain off and enjoy. Absolutely. Crazy Clown Town. Fantastic. Risk It for a Biscuit dropped a review. Great story with characters, music, scenery, action, and jokes throughout. I didn't know if you don't enjoy this film, you take life way too seriously, and I pity your misery. Way to go, Risk It. Cajun Corey coming in with a 90. One of my favorite movies growing up. Good Lord, that is a wall of text. Paragraphs, Cajun Corey. 3 to 5 sentences. Paragraph. One of my favorite movies. This was done by a phone, wasn't it? You did this on your phone. That's why you get walls of text. Jerry Reed's most often guest with Scooby-Doo. I am actually trying to find the original Blu-ray. Scooby-Doo's on Blu-ray. I love the original Scooby-Doo. Bandit, $80,000 in Texarkana, Texas. Eastbound and down, loaded up and trucking. What do we got here? Mac. Oh God, it's Mac review. You see, this is a good wall of text. See, 3 to 5 sentences, good structure. Mac A+.
Oh, come on.
You didn't write this from a phone, did you? You wrote this on a laptop.
Nope, I wrote it on my phone.
Oh, that's even better. See, someone who cares about proper grammar and punctuation. That'll cost you a bad dad joke, Cajun Corey. Next one you post won't get read. So, yeah, follow Mac on critic lists. Cajun Corey gets an upvote. You're lucky I don't downvote you for that massive wall of text. 87 there. Bandit is hired to deliver Coors Light. Michael Moose. Alabama 18 Riz rolling. Who posted this? Nope, this is not our crew. This was done. Yep. All right, so that's pretty much it. But overall, 25 votes, 82%. It's a fantastic movie. I gave it a 95. Oh. And I'm sorry there was no Wasp this week. You had to deal with my grumpy ass and our lovely Makara. But Mac, it's a Mac pick next week. What are we watching next week, Mac?
Okay, so, oh man, we're gonna watch The Debt Collector.
The Bet Collector.
The Debt Collector.
The Debt Collector.
Yep. So there is 2 of them. So for the next time it's my pick, we're gonna watch
Which one?
the second one. So there's The Debt Collector, and then there's Debt Collectors. So we're gonna watch the.
So is this the right one? With
Yes.
Okay. I don't even know. Classically trained martial artist goes to work at a debt collector for the mob. The job seems easy enough until one client pulls him into a situation deeper than he could ever be expected. Okay. So they got 3 reviews on here. That's fantastic. Action comedy
It is
adventure.
hilarious. You will laugh your head off. It's pretty funny.
All right. I can't even see who's in this. But yeah, no. Oh, I recognize that guy from
It's Scott Adkins and Louis Mandylor.
Oh, all right. So yeah, we're watching The Debt Collector. I'll make sure to link this in the Real Talk. We are on Critic List. We do have a group called Real Talk.
Yeah, so we're going to do the first movie, and then for my next pick, that when we circle back around, we're going to do the next one. So we're going to do a 2.
All right. Oh, good Lord. What a hot, miserable day. I want to go outside and grill my dinner up.
Yes, babe, you do deal with me every day.
I deal with Makara every day. And you're lucky because she's a delight to be around.
Well, he'll be playing his games and I'll be writing. And the problem with that is I don't really focus on much around me. And so he's talking and I will not hear him. I feel bad, but it's kind of I feel bad, but you know, when I'm doing something, I lose all focus of what's around me.
No, sorry, I saw something on X. I'm like, I gotta respond. Had to respond to it. Somebody's like, the only thing I'm hearing about is the best part of Supergirl is Lobo. I'm like, yeah, you clearly don't know anything about Lobo. I could have told you the best part of Supergirl was going to be Lobo. Why? Because he's a Deadpool of the DC universe.
I'm like, I don't like Jason Momoa. I get like he's perfect for Lobo, but it's like I just don't care for him as much. Like he was really miscast as Aquaman.
He was really miscast. So you're going to get a kick out of this. My friend hates Jason Momoa. Absolutely loathes.
I don't really hate him. Like there was a few movies I enjoyed of his, I think, but it was
I liked him in Stargate Atlantis.
They're very few because I don't find him funny. So when he did that one weird imaginary friend or whatever demon on Netflix, and I was like, it was really stupid.
Misha, your husband looks like Jason Momoa. So, my friend doesn't like Jason Momoa. Hates him, thinks he's just horrible actor, doesn't understand how he keeps getting work.
Yeah.
And years ago, when they first announced the new Dune flick, I'm like, dude, we were in chat and I saw it pop up on my Twitter feed. I'm like, dude, they announced Dune. He's like, what do you mean? I mean, there's a new Dune movie coming out, and they just announced the casting. And I'm like, who they got? Well, they got Timothée Chalamet as Paul Atreides. He's like, okay, I can see it. We got, like Javier Bardem as, Cheney. Okay, we got Cheney. Okay, who else? Okay, fantastic. Stellan Skarsgård, that's fantastic. I'm like, oh shit. And everybody else in the show, there's like 5 of us in there. They're like, what? And Jay and my buddy Dave and I are the only know the lore and Dune and everything like that. And I'm like, what? I'm like, shit. You're like, what? They casted Jason Momoa as Duncan Idaho. And he's like, fuck! And everybody's like, what? Because he got really upset. They're like, what happened? Duncan Idaho is a character that comes back in every Dune book. He is cloned, resurrected in some way in the Dune series. So he always returns. So that means every movie they make with this, in this arc of it, in this director, with this casting, will be him, will be Jason Momoa. And they all just started laughing.
Well, it's like he was okay as like Khal Drogo, but it's like except for his role was very like, he did some talking, but not a whole lot at first. But some people like his humor, like, I guess, but I just can't get into it. When he was doing Fast and Furious, it's like he had pigtails painting his nails, and he was trying to do like a Joker type thing, but it's like I didn't really like care for him lately, just in Minecraft either. I think Patrick Wilson should have been Aquaman.
He should have. Patrick Wilson absolutely should have been Arthur Curry. There is if you have time, do you know that there was actually supposed to be a Smallville Aquaman tie-in show?
There was.
It was actually had Justin Hartley playing Arthur Curry.
Yeah, I see that on Tubi sometimes.
It's on Tubi. It had 1 episode. And it had Ving Rhames, and it didn't take off. It had Lou Diamond Phillips as, and I'm sitting there like, why? That this would have been fantastic.
Because people were complaining back then, I think, and it didn't do well. But I was like, okay, then try again with the casting. But I think, yeah, he did great as Green Arrow, but for Aquaman...
Well, actually, that Smallville was supposed to have Bruce Wayne in it. They were supposed to have Bruce in the early years when he came back, but before he came Batman, while he was sorting things out and how to do it. And they were originally supposed to bring him in, and that's who Green Arrow was supposed to be. And he was supposed to be one of the rivals for Lex. But because we didn't get it, because Nolan was like, no, you can't have Batman in the television show. It'll confuse people. And I'm like, you really do think people are that stupid, huh? Well, good luck with the Odyssey.
Yeah, I don't care for his movies at all. I think a lot of them are...
The one that I really enjoyed, and the only one I really like of all the Nolan flicks, was The Prestige.
Yeah.
It's a period piece. I like period pieces. It uses magic. It's got light sci-fi elements with the, machine with Tesla and everything like that. I thought it was really cool, really spinny, really creative. No interest in his other, Interstellar.
Well, the way he designed Gotham with using just regular cities and didn't even make it look gothic, like, to me, Gotham is a character. It's supposed to be gothic.
But it's supposed to be grounded in reality. His stuff is grounded in reality.
It's
And I'm
grounded,
like,
it's grounded in dirt right now. So-
risk it. I'm covering that Saturday on the short box. But you will get my thoughts and opinions on Nightfall this weekend.
It's like you can do a gritty Batman because it's already gritty. You don't have, but it's like when you take a such a character that is Gotham, when you see like how it looks like Joel Schumacher. Say what you will about those movies, I enjoyed them. I think he got Gotham down pretty well. So
Yeah.
it's like I get you want to do something different from everybody else, but the whole point is that you're not supposed to really do anything different. You're supposed to.
I
Again,
am
comics.
hoping to hear back from Blaine from Criticless. I haven't. I DM'd him on X. He has not responded. I don't know his email, or else I'd reach out to him a little more directly. But no, otherwise it's just going to be me and the Ginger Wolverine going over some of the latest and greatest of comic news. But no, I think that's all we got for you today. There's a myth that you can't have a Batman TV show because at the same time, because the Arrowverse fell into that trap of Robert Pattinson's Batman. The Arrowverse fell into the trap because the first 2 seasons were good, and then the CW decided to CW it. The same thing with The Flash. The first 2 seasons of The Flash were great.
Well, same with like Supergirl. It wasn't perfect, but it was still okay until they started getting into the anti-Trump and anti.
Yeah, until they really.
Stuff.
Superman and Lois was honestly, I tried watching like the first season, and I'm like, I'm not feeling this.
In my opinion, Constantine and Swamp Thing were the best ones for me because they didn't really get into all that, and they did cancel them. And then when Constantine went over to Legends of Tomorrow was already getting crappy by then. And then it's like Constantine, first of all, he would hook up maybe with an influencer, but he ain't gonna date her long term.
No.
And they gave him a relationship with ISIS. Then they tried to work in his bisexual backstory with all that relationship stuff. Then they had him hook up with Sarah Lance, and I was like, "Can we stop?
Well, to be fair with Constantine, way to go with Sarah Lance.
I know, but still, it's like I always like him with Zatanna. I'm a hopeless romantic.
I like John being too much of a miserable asshole to be in a relationship because that's Constantine.
Well, yeah, that too. But it's like at least when he was with Zatanna, they had an interesting dynamic where it was entertaining. So, and I really wanted him to get into a movie with Swamp Thing because they're interconnected in the comics.
That would have been great.
Yep.
Yeah, Constantine got ended too soon. Yeah, I've gone over it multiple times on this show, but why not another time? With what we were supposed to, they said what we were supposed to get with season 3 of Constantine, and we honestly missed out on what would have been some of the greatest greatest DC television ever made. We got hints of it in the first season, but we were supposed to have Swamp Thing. We were supposed to have Dr. Fate. We were supposed to have Phantom Stranger. We were supposed to have an introduction to Zatanna. We were supposed to have all these new characters coming in together to form. Etrigan and Jason Blood were going to be in the season, and it was shaping up to be. It was going to be absolutely fantastic. Unfortunately, they
dropped the ball.
They canceled it, and they didn't really give it much of a choice. And honestly, I thought Constantine was great. All right, Bubba.
Yeah. Well, it's like they brought him back for Legends of Tomorrow, and they tried to kind of continue that whole arc with Astrid, and then or Astra, sorry, and then they had
Duke. Yeah. It's magical sci-fi level stuff. It's not crazy sacrilegious. It's not like
when they say like demons and stuff like that, yes, there's like it's some exorcisms, but it's not like super like gory, creepy. It's
there was a time John was trying to learn the spell and he covered himself in blood, but
that too.
It's Constantine. It's dark, but it's always hopeful, and it's good. It's Duke. It's good. It's good television.
Yes, and he's comical, so it really takes away from. But it's not like super scary. Like
No,
he's
John's a prick, but he's a
no,
funny prick.
no. Like
But no,
he's very hard on himself. A lot of the time, people are hard on him, but he's very hard. He basically tears himself down more than other people do. So
yep.
he that's why he can use as much humor as he does.
So yeah, Grand Duke, highly recommend Constantine if you haven't seen it, and you're gonna be like, why the hell didn't we get another season?
It's a lot lighter than the Constantine movie with Keanu Reeves. It's a lot lighter.
It's a lot yeah, it is a hell of a lot lighter than the Keanu Reeves Constantine. Although the Keanu Super Elite Grunt, how you doing?
Hey, good to see you.
No, Constantine deserved more. So many of the good shows, like this is why I actually like Constantine was the reason I just gave up on watching anything new. Constantine established one of my most important rules for television, in that until it has 3 seasons, I'm not bothering investing.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's a strict hard rule, with the exception of Taylor Sheridan stuff, because they, that just tends to keep going.
You get a little bit of the voodoo stuff with Papa Midnight, and
You get some of the voodoo stuff with Papa Midnight. Yeah. You get
they do exorcise this bug demon from a dude, but it's really not like it's very light compared to.
It's very light. It was made for broadcast television, which was one of its downfalls.
Mm-hmm.
If that was on like HBO or something like that, man, that would have been some serious next level stuff.
And yes, again, Swamp Thing, very good. It does delve into a little bit of the horror aspect, especially when Swamp Thing attacks people, but for the most part, he just wants to be left alone.
Mm-hmm. He is there is a Constantine TV show. It had 1 season on ABC. Matt Ryan plays Constantine. Looks exactly like Constantine, like you would think Constantine would look like if you read the comics.
They did bring in, when they did the DCAU, they brought in Matt Ryan back, but he voiced the cartoon version of Constantine, so he did get a bit of a redo.
And those
bad redo.
And those cartoons go harder than the show. Fair warning.
Yeah, but you got like Dead Man, and you got Zatanna and Swamp Thing. So it's like, it's really good. And of course you got Etrigan, so I was really happy, of course, when they animated all those characters together. I was like, yay!
We might have gotten the leak about we might have narrowed it down to who's doing the new demon run later this year.
Oh.
But I have a feeling they're holding off the announcement till Comic-Con.
Nice.
Damn it, Amazon, stop sending me messages that the Blackstones are on sale. I don't have the money for one. I really want a Blackstone.
They're tempting.
If you don't know what a Blackstone is, it's a propane-powered griddle you can cook outside with.
Mm-hmm. Well, looks like we might be getting a storm tonight.
Yeah, I just felt the pressure drop and it cooled down. We're definitely going to get something here too.
It's getting cloudy outside.
All right, come on. Bubba, come on. No, come on. You're going to come up. Don't just look at me like a dopey puppy.
And don't forget about the disaster that was Batwoman. I remember Az reviewing all that. Yeah. When they tried to bring her into like the Arrowverse and with Supergirl, I was like, kill me now.
Not a bad batsuit. It will be once a woman's in it. And I'm like, uh-oh.
Well, then Ruby Rose.
Yes, Super Elite Grunk. This is my corgi. His name is Sammy. You scared the child. I did. Oh, really? What else? What?
I like when puppies get chatty.
Chatty. He wants attention. See, I go to pet him, and like we'll lay down on the couch, and I'll put the footrest right next to me, and he'll lay on it. And I'll lay down and I'll reach out and pet him, and I'll doze off. All of a sudden, I'll hear woof, and he'll wake me up, and then I'll start petting him again. But what's really awesome is I'll go to pet him, and he'll pull his head away, and I'm like, no pets for you, no pets. All of a sudden, he'll move up to me and just lay across my face. You just a chatty, happy boy. When I got him, the breeder said that he was the chatty one out of the group. I didn't quite understand what she meant, but now I do.
Yeah, Harley, after watching lion documentaries, she stopped barking and started like bellowing like a lion. And now sometimes she'll do like a it sounds like a croak almost, but she'll do like a what are you doing?
What? Okay. Oh, Bubba. Hey, Bubba. Oh, good Lord.
You climb any higher, you're gonna fall off.
You want dinner, don't you? He hasn't eaten since 8 o'clock this morning.
Oh.
So he's hungry. You want dinner? Let's go get dinner.
Well, if you want
All right.
to,
and that is where I have to call it, or else he's going to start yelling. So thank you, everybody, for being here. I do appreciate it. I will be not streaming any video games probably till late next week. I will 100% be doing a 4th of July stream, so we got that going on. Appreciate everybody who came through. I really do. Cajun Corey, thank you so much for being here. Ladybug, my Southern Belle mod, always great that you're here. Super Elite Grunt, thanks for swinging through. I do appreciate it. I will be live with Ginger Wolverine on Saturday night going over comic-related news and stuff like that, and probably roasting Supergirl all the stream. We need a Sammy Cast to go up against Cobra Cast. Cobra Cast will still win. But yeah, that's all we got for you today. Thank you so much for being here. If you did enjoy the stream, hit the like, hit the sub button, and most important above everything else, check out some of my older videos. I got stuff new coming out. Check out my Dark Knights of Steel videos. I put a lot of work into those, and it's me reading off the new comic run about DC meets Game of Thrones. So yeah, check those out. They're about 15 minutes each. And it's full page comics scrolling across and stuff like that. So yeah, but that's all I got for you today. Thank you so much for being here. And for now, I leave you with some awesome Jay.
Jay, I'm going in the store. Now you sit here and eat your ice cream and I'll be right back.